Hello and welcome back to a new video on my channel. Today we take a deeper look into the new Warframe called Nokko. I tested a lot with this Warframe already, and today I'll show and share my build with you. Don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. Let's jump into the build guide. We starting off with the Archon Shards on this build. We going for 1 Amber Shard for casting speed like on all other of my builds, because I love it. Followed by 3 Crimson Archon Shards, installed for 1 for duration, and 2 for ability strength to push our duration and ability strength even higher. The final piece we get from our Emerald Shard. Build for Toxin, more about this later in the video. Popping off with Growing Power, we always using status on this build, and it's a spam heavy build, so it's the best choice for me. Play here whatever fits the best for you. The same thing as for the Aura mod. In my opinion, the additional range of 15% would be the best in my case, but choose whatever you want to play. In this build, the biggest issue is the survivability. Subscribers of my channel might already know that I always like to play it risky. If you want, change adaptation with something like Vitality or Rolling Guard. Augur Secrets establishes an additional source of survivability because we gain shields while spamming our abilities. For my playstyle, this mechanic is absolutely essential. We use Blind Rage to establish a generally high strength pool. Absolutely do not worry about the energy efficiency in this build. These concerns are unwarranted. More on that later. We utilize Archon Continuity because our 4th ability on Nokko triggers toxin damage. Archon Continuity thus allows us to also distribute corrosive damage, which is absolutely brilliant in this build. Most of our abilities are also affected by range, which is why Overextended is an absolute must-have in this build to possess a significant amount of range. It considerably simplifies the flow of gameplay with Nokko. Primed Flow for obvious reasons, if not already mentioned earlier. This will be a spam build. Umbral Intensify for even higher strength numbers. You can also going for the regular Intensify, it doesn't matter. Just put in something with strength. The final mod in this build's Mark Stretch to get even higher range on this build. Maybe you already know, the core stats we want to build up in this build are range and strength, and obviously a bit of duration. Through Molt Augmented, we generate a general strength pool of 322 strength in this build. This value is more than sufficient to sometimes achieve damage figures in the millions. Arcane Impetus is interchangeable in this build. I'm currently still looking at which arcane I will use there. For the time being, it is Impetus, because it's not difficult to reach a multiplier of 5. This is naturally maintained by every status effect. For the weapons, just take whatever you want to play. Like already mentioned, this is a spam build, which requires no weapons at all. Same for the companion, you wanna choose whatever fits or playstyle the best. There is, in my opinion, no companion recommended to get this build to work. Alright then, let's jump into the Simulacrum to take a look at our abilities. Stinkbrain is key to both our utility and survivability in this build. This ability allows us to throw a mushroom that periodically sheds poisonous spores, inflicting viral damage status and lulling nearby enemies to sleep. A maximum of 4 Stinkbrains can be deployed. Bright Bonnet is our energy support ability, deploying a rejuvenating mushroom. It pulses to grant energy and a short duration ability strength buff to allies. Subsequent pulses fully refresh the strength buff timer. A maximum of 2 Bright Bonnets can be placed. Breach Surge opens a dimensional breach that overwhelms enemies and causes them to release aggressive surge sparks when damaged. The emitted sparks are potent, boasting a 100% critical chance and a 1.5x critical multiplier. Crucially, the homing sparks can also score and benefit from headshots, Nokko triggering them perfectly. Spore Spring, unleash a chaotic ballistic mushroom that seeks enemies and bounces explosively off whatever it touches. Contact with any of Nokko's mushrooms invigorates them, doubling their pulse rate. Spore Spring projectile prioritizes high-threat enemies such as Eximus and bosses, other enemies, Nokko's mushrooms, and terrain in that order. Once homed into a target, Spore Spring gains infinite punch through to reach its target. Spore Spring can bounce off of Stinkbrain and Brightbonnet, permanently reducing their pulse trigger rate to 1.5 seconds, doubling Brightbonnet's ability strength bonus, and forcing a pulse from the mushrooms per bounce. Alright, enough testing. Let's jump into a real mission. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy the gameplay.
Death, and you may yet avoid it. Trust in your training.
Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support. Support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Tell of this day, did I not prophesize this moment?
Life support incoming.
It is time. I will teach these trespassers. This death is temporary. My existence is forever. I cannot be destroyed. I